Well, hello guys. Welcome to
Heyo,
episode 26.
welcome to our intro. This is a lagged out podcast. Do.
Well, that is how I don't know if we'll be keeping what we had before that, but that is a tutorial on how
Probably
to
not.
edit.
When's Janelle gonna make that intro for us again?
I will ask her about that tonight
Okay,
and see. Yeah,
because
and see what she says.
it's not like I don't have ideas. I'm just too lazy to execute them because I'd rather do other things. So, like,
But then you're too
frickin-
lazy to do those things too. So technically, you just
no,
won't get them done.
I'm not lazy enough to rage quit in Sekiro against monkeys.
You rage quit. Wow.
I didn't rage quit, but like I was getting mad at monkeys. So
Was that the boss you were fighting last night on stream?
that was one of the bosses I fought last night.
Was that the snake?
There was a snake, yes, a noodle, as I call him. There were two noodles actually. I killed one of them, which was awesome. I can't kill the other one though. I don't think there's a way that you can.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, Sekiro is a lot of fun. I think I'm getting close to beating it, which is good, but bad, and then also bad again. Good because like
Why?
I'm ready to be done with the game. Like it's been a lot of fun, but like it's getting to the point where like okay, I've like sort of like done everything in it, and like it's just taking forever. But I'm also kind of like doing everything that I can, so like it's partially my own fault, which is fine though. I'm getting my money's worth. But it's bad because there's multiple endings to the game, and you can't just like reload the save right before the final boss or something. It's all dependent on like choices and actions you take throughout the entire game, basically. So it's like, oh, you chose this dialogue option way back in like chapter 2 of the game. Okay, well you get like the sarcastic ending. Oh, you killed this boss and then you kill this other boss immediately after. Oh, you get the good ending or whatever. So I'm not gonna play the game like 5 times. I think there's like 4 or 5, maybe 6 endings or something like that. So I'm just gonna beat it once. So that's one reason why it's bad. The other reason why it's bad is I'm not sure what I'm gonna play afterwards. I haven't thought that far ahead. I might go back to Apex, and I might go back to Monster Hunter. Like, cause Sekiro, I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm fighting giant. Like, they're not really monsters. They're people, but like they're big dudes. They're like giants and stuff. But like I'm using a katana. I'm like, I really want to play Monster Hunter now. I don't know why. It's like the grapple. Like they have like the repel thing, you know. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I get Monster Hunter vibes from it. So I'm like, I kind of want to play some
Well,
Monster
we're
Hunter
excited.
afterwards.
We're excited for you to play Monster Hunter.
I know.
But
If I do, I'm gonna have to play some catch up to get to where you guys.
yeah,
are
you need
at.
to catch up. So we're at where you're at where we are. But I mean, we're still not even technically. I mean, we're technically at the true end game now, to where you're grinding for gems. But yeah, because like Iceborne and like I think Arch Temper Nergigante comes out in May, so that's pretty close. But yeah, that'd be cool. What was I gonna say though? So yeah, and you could also play the Division, but that's up to you. So
Yeah, I don't know if I will. I mean, the raid's not out yet. It comes out soon though, right? Like next.
yeah,
week
it
or
comes
something?
out
2 weeks,
April
something like that.
25th.
Oh, Thursday. Okay, day before Avengers.
I know there's a lot of stuff coming out in the next 2 weeks.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if this is all of Europe, but in France, anyways, they get it on the 23rd.
It might be because they have some sort of early access, but I don't really know.
No, I'm
not
talking
sure.
about Avengers, not Division.
Oh, Avengers.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
right. So like, I only know it's in France because like this one dude in Discord was like, yeah, we get it. I guess he's French, so he'd be like, yes, we get it the 23rd.
Oh my
But
gosh.
we get it the 26th, which is Friday. My boss has already bought tickets for 1 p.m. on Friday. He bought them today. I'm like, well, I guess he's taking a half day on that Friday. So I guess I'm not going to go see it on Friday.
Wait, who's doing that?
My boss, Saturn.
I thought you were. Are we gonna try to see it at midnight?
No.
Why not?
Because
I mean, it's not
3 hours long.
No, it's not midnight technically. It's like you can see it all day Thursday.
I don't
So-
even think there's tickets left.
I don't know why there wouldn't be. It's 3 weeks away.
What do you mean? The tickets
Dude,
are
no.
already like gone, dude.
Dude, I bet you could.
When they released the pre-order for Avengers tickets, a couple of websites actually crashed from like so many people trying to buy tickets.
That's wild. Well, looks like
I
I
mean,
guess I'm not
it is
seeing
like
it.
the climactic ending, which is funny though, because like I think people are gonna enjoy Infinity War more than this one, just because like you kind of know what the ending is gonna be. Like they're gonna beat Thanos and they're gonna save everyone. Someone might die, like Iron Man might die, Captain America might die, or whatever. But like you still know like the meat of what the story is gonna be. They're gonna like get the band back together. They're gonna regroup. They're gonna throw Ant-Man into Thanos' butthole. He's gonna expand. They're gonna beat Thanos. Then they're gonna save everyone from the Soul Gem, and then everyone's gonna live happily ever after. With Infinity War, you didn't know what was gonna happen. Some people thought like, oh, he'll get like maybe like 3 or 4 stones this movie, and then next movie he gets all 6, and they got to stop him or something, or like, they thought it was just gonna be like, I guess people already knew there's gonna be 2 parts to like this Thanos movie, I guess, but like, people just thought different things of the last movie. No one knew what to expect, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's multiple people that are gonna die because I think that's what happens in the comics. But I guess we'll find out what happens. But yeah, that would be cool if you played Monster Hunter. I don't know I'll play it some, but I'll be playing ESO and some Division, but mainly ESO because the new thing comes out in ESO. Well, I'll be playing Division for like the raid and stuff, obviously, but the new thing in ESO, new expansion ESO comes out May 20th, I think, for PC, and I think Sean and Trevor are going to be playing that. So you have the game too, so if you wanted to, you could play.
I could, probably won't.
Yeah.
Sorry to just shoot you down like that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I didn't expect you would, but we're going to probably play that. So that'll be fun. I'm trying to think. So you were talking about Sekiro. I had something else to tell you. And then we talked about Infinity War. And then it made me realize that I don't have tickets to Infinity War, but it's okay. Let's see. But yeah, so I think they had a lot of stuff going on Division, though, that they have to fix from this patch Friday because they released basically the last world tier. The last one right now. But apparently there's some issues with the drops and stuff that like, so the max gear score right now is like 500, so that's like power level,
right.
Like in Destiny. So basically I think right now what's happening, I'm like 476 or something, but basically what's happening is gear is dropping at like 490 and not 500 for people that are at 500, which people think that shouldn't happen, I guess, because like the infusion / like recalibration system is a little janky right now. So there's just a lot of confusion, I guess, with that. So I think they're gonna fix a lot of things because they had a patch and they released that world tier Friday, so there was just a lot of stuff that kind of just like went haywire. And there was one thing that was actually kind of funny is, so sometimes when you kill an enemy now, they stand straight up like a T, and it's called the T pose. Yeah. And basically everyone on the Reddit's like, hey, can we get a T-pose emote now, since like this is like a thing? Because like you'll just be running and the enemy will just be there with his arms out, and it's really funny. You're like, wait, is he alive? But it was actually the fight for the stronghold in the World Tier 5 was actually really cool, and it was the most interesting fight I've ever had in Division.
Is that what you're doing before this?
No, I was doing a control point that was triggering me. So basically, they still haven't fixed. So there's some issues. This is the other thing. So there's some issues with the AI right now. So the AI are basically going to take over the world from Division because they're really smart. But basically, the AI are not properly functioning right sometimes on the higher tiers. So they'll like the rusher. I told you about this before, but basically the rushers will like, still rush you, but then but everyone else still rushes you. And the problem is there's like, that's not supposed to happen because they said they designed it the way like if they take a lot of damage, then they'll back off a little bit. But now it's like if you try to get new cover, or if like you try to get another position, you basically just die instantly, because like you can't run away because they have like auto aim and it's insane. And then like basically your armor right now is kind of worthless in a sense, because they just melt you no matter how much armor you have. Like there's no difference really in someone running like an armor build of survivability versus someone running a DPS. So right now everyone's just running like DPS because it's like the best thing, but they said they're going to be fixing that. Like the mods, like they're actually really active, which is nice. The mod, like the like devs and stuff. Sorry, I guess it's mods too, but
no mods. Well, mods are more for like chats, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's like the mods of the Reddit that are actually stabbed by Ubisoft and Massive.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But basically, all those employees, they've the ones that have commented, they've been very active. So they're saying like they're gonna pass this along to the dev team and they're gonna work on it basically. So that's what I was getting upset about, because like enemies sometimes just do stupid stuff, and like it's kind of not fair in a sense. Like you shouldn't just get down to like instantly when you have like 200k armor or something like that. Because right now, like they released some new sets with the new tier, and there's some really cool ones actually, like really interesting ideas. So I was trying to create like a crowd control build where like I do like, I don't know if they had it in Division 1 where like they had like bleed and stuff, right? Like they obviously had fire.
Yeah, they had like fire. I think bleed might have been a thing. I don't remember really what caused it though, if it was.
There's a certain ammo, I think. But yeah, so basically they have like all that again, you know. And so there's this set that I have that I'm trying to use once I get to the max gear, where it's like a crowd control set, and I like heal teammates and stuff, because the raid is supposed to be 8-man, and like I think depending on like, you know, or based off what we've been doing now, like it's going to probably be pretty hard. So I thought that would probably be necessary. But the stronghold for one of the enemy types in the last tier was pretty cool though, because like it was interesting. Like it felt almost like Taken King level of like how Destiny went from kind of like pretty interesting to like when they made the Taken King, it became like more intricate, and like there was actual like objectives, I guess, when you did like, you know, strikes and everything. And that's kind of what it felt like, is like you had to actually do objectives, and if you didn't, then like you'd fail, kind of. Like I don't know, I just don't remember that in the other game. Also, we didn't play past the DLC, so
yeah.
But that was cool. But I'm actually really excited to play ESO though. Because I've been doing videos for Division, and I'm going to do videos for ESO, but I actually think I'm actually really excited to play, because it's playing on my main, and this new expansion looks really cool. So pretty excited about that. Shoot.
Good job. Now would be a good time to mention that this podcast is not sponsored by Nabisco.
Oh my gosh.
But Nabisco, you know, I'm out of Oreos right now. Gonna go to the store after.
Joe's gonna have to go to the store.
So I'm just saying, I'm a huge fan. I'm a big supporter. If you want to like hit me up, you know, slide in those DMs, I'm here. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's funny to me. Yeah, Joe has to go spend his money to buy Oreos soon.
I know, it sucks. What sucks though is like, I had Oreos and then I had Pocky, and the Pocky I brought to work because I'm like, oh yeah, I can like snack on it at work. Because like the last week I've been, I guess, peckish at work, not like full on hungry, but like just I feel like I need to eat something, and I didn't have anything to eat. So then like this week or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll bring like my Pocky or whatever, because like I don't really eat it at home when I have Oreos, because I can just eat Oreos at home. Why would I eat Pocky? And I brought it to work, and I haven't had that peckish feeling, and now they're just sitting in my drawer, and I'm just sitting here like, man, I need a snack. It's like, where's my Pocky? Oh yeah, it's at work. So, you know, first world problems and all that. But yeah, like Nabisco, hit me up.
What is Pocky? Is it like chips?
So no, it's like a,
feel
I
like
don't know
I've seen these
exactly
before.
I don't know exactly what it is. It's like a biscuit stick sort of, but it's like covered in chocolate. Let me look up exactly what it is because I don't want to like misrepresent. Pocky.
I feel
Here
like
we
I've
go.
seen those in like
I'm
gas
sure you
stations,
have.
but I don't know.
Let's see. What is it? Yeah, it's like a biscuit stick basically. And the most common one is like it's covered in chocolate. They have like tons of flavors. It's from Japan.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
But they have like, chocolate and vanilla, strawberry, green tea, coconut, almond or whatever. Like they have all kinds of different flavors. I just go with chocolate because like it's freaking good. You can't go wrong with chocolate unless like you're allergic to it or something. But
Rip.
yeah, Here's one thing. People ask me like, "What are you gonna do in Japan?" And I always ask them, or I always say, "I don't know." One thing I'm gonna do: buy a bunch of Kit Kats
Wait, why?
because Japan is like the biggest producer, maybe not producer, but like probably producer and consumer of Kit Kats. Like, so we have like a decent number of flavors of Kit Kats here, right? They have like thousands.
That's unnecessary. I feel like.
Literally, like let me look up the statistic. How many Kit Kats does Japan eat? I guess Kit Kats in. Well, let's see how many flavors there are. Okay, maybe not thousands. There are more than 200 different flavors. Okay, I exaggerated a little bit, but that's okay. All right, Kit Kats in Japan.
I didn't even know there was that many flavors of Kit Kats. I've
There,
only seen one flavor. I feel
in
like
Japan there are.
Oh no, like in America.
Well, no, not in America. I think Japan makes a lot of them. Like we just have like the normal ones, I heard that the green tea one is very good, so I'll probably try that. But they literally like take whatever they want and just make it a Kit Kat. Like, oh, some pumpkin, freaking make a Kit Kat. Watermelon, Kit Kat. Wasabi, Kit Kat.
Oh my gosh.
It's just I don't know why. I think it's just like I don't know what it is. It's like something like stupid, like millions of pounds worth of Kit Kat every year or something like that is what they consume. But they're like they're treated as like good luck charms because in English, which is like Japanese speaking English, there's a saying called Kitto Katsu, which translated means you will surely win. So it's like a good luck charm, basically. So I think that's part of why it's like so popular.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, now I can tell people I'm gonna try like green tea Kit Kats or something.
That sounds disgusting now. Green tea Kit Kats sound nasty.
I mean, a lot of people like it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Will I enjoy it? I don't think so, but I've also never had green tea, so I don't know.
I mean, it's
the only tea I have is sweet tea.
I've had Lipton's green tea and it tastes.
Yeah,
I didn't like
that's
it.
Lipton's though. Lipton sucks.
I mean, but green tea. I mean, it's okay. I guess. Like I don't know.
No, you gotta have like actual green tea. I feel like because like Lipton's is like dollar store like levels of tea. I feel like. Like when I make, I say me, when my mom makes sweet tea, she gets Louisiane, and that's what she uses. Because Lipton's freaking sucks. So.
Well, we're not sponsored by Lipton, so I just want to go ahead and say that.
Sweet tea and not green tea, but my point still stands.
What if Lipton's reaches out and wants to sponsor us and make you force feed you sweet tea on the
They're not going to want to reach out anymore.
Oh my gosh. But. So you're thinking after Sekiro, you're gonna play either Monster Hunter, Apex,
or something else that I don't know about yet. Yes.
Right. So interesting thing. I saw this too. I forgot about this, but Days Gone is coming out this month.
Yeah,
and that's
like
a PS4 exclusive.
26th or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
so
sure I'll like that. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like it's like an open world zombie game. So I mean, it's like Last of Us mixed with, it's kind of like Dying Light in a sense, I guess, because it's like Last of Us mixed with like, like Far Cry or something.
I think it's like DayZ mixed with Last of Us.
No, it's open world. Like it's actual like it's like I'm pretty sure it's like open world though.
Yeah,
like more open world.
That's what I mean, like DayZ.
I know, but I think it's like almost like an RPG open world in a sense.
Like yeah, like it's like DayZ in the sense that like it's open world survival, like zombie apocalypse survival game with like crafting and stuff. But it's like Last of Us because I'm pretty sure there's like actually a story to it. DayZ is just like survival, pretty much.
There's an upcoming action adventure survival horror video game developed by.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna enjoy it. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get it, but I think even if I did, I wouldn't enjoy it just because like I don't really care for that kind of game genre. Like they're fun, I guess, if you're playing with friends or something. But it's just like, what is this game gonna do differently that like every other game's already done?
No, I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be. I mean, it's just supposed to look really good too, and it's supposed to probably have a good story and everything. So, and then Last of Us 2 comes out in 2019 as well, but you didn't really play the first one. I don't know. That was just something I thought of for a second, and then No Man's Sky apparently gets an update too. I think right it comes to VR.
Yeah, this summer is when it's a big one is happening.
Sean said that he would be interested in playing that at some point. But the issue is Trevor has it on PC, so we would have to all decide if we're going to either us get it on PC or them get on PS4. The only other thing, too, is Sean and Trevor both have VR for PC. So you have VR for PS4.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of issues. I have none of that except for none of them in Sky. So my issue is not that bad. But your issue is bad.
I don't know. I mean, like, if it wasn't still $60 on Steam, I'd probably
really
get it on
still?
PlayStation. Yes, it's still $60 on Steam.
Jeez Louise.
Right? It's been out for like 3 years, I want to say.
Well, it's a lot better now.
I mean, yeah, it's like getting constant updates and stuff. So it's, it came out 3 years ago, but I think it officially came out like last year. Yeah, with the next update or whatever. But like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind starting over because it's like whatever. And if I was on PC for the first time and they just got it for the first time, like we'd all be starting fresh, so it wouldn't matter. But like, I don't have a VR headset for PC, and I want to get one, but I don't really have the room, and B, I don't really have the money.
But you don't have the room?
Not really.
Is it big or something, or like what's the difference between that and the PS4 one?
You need space. And
like,
I mean,
why do you not need that much space for your PS4 one?
I mean, I can manage the amount of space I have, but like but like it's not ideal. Like I still like hit my hand on like my shelf or my wall or my door or whatever from time to time.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm scared that like I'm gonna like smack my shelf one day and like knock it down or something. Luckily I haven't done that. But like with like Oculus and like Vive or whatever, you can get like these like stands that have like, so like the PSVR, the way it works is like, like a webcam or like the PlayStation Eye. It's like that. It just sort of like sits in front of you. And like the cameras pick up, okay, that's where the headset is, and then it just sort of tracks that within like a certain like field of view. But with like the Vive and the Oculus, you can get like 3 cameras or something, and like you put them at like corners in the room, so that way you have like full like tracking of not just yourself but the entire room as well. Yeah. So like, what sucks about the PSVR is like if you turn around, the like sometimes the tracking loses the tracking because like the camera can't see where the headset is because it goes off like the glowing visor part in the front.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I would like one of those. Maybe like if I can get one on sale for like, I think the Vive. I'd probably get I don't know. I think I'd get the Vive, maybe HTC Vive. The Vive is $500, and then
That's insane.
Oculus Rift. The Rift is like $350.
Why is it so much cheaper?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really think it matters which one I would get, honestly, because like they both don't really like they have exclusives, but like no one cares about the exclusives for those because like everyone else just plays like the VR games that you can get on Steam that are like compatible with like every VR headset, basically. But yeah, I don't know. So like
that's a huge price difference. So it's like
I know. Like if I can
wait,
get
Sean has the Rift. I think Sean has the Rift.
Yeah, Sean has the Rift. I mean, like I've heard they're both very good. So like I don't know which one I'd get. I know my friend Tyler has the Vive. He likes it a lot. I don't frickin' know. I like the look of the Vive more.
Yeah, I still just don't like. The thing is for me, well, Trevor wouldn't mind starting over with No Man's Sky. I know that, like, cause he's fine with that. But like, I still would not get a VR headset for No Man's Sky. Like, now I don't know. I think we talked a little bit about it, but like, I don't know if you would have to have a VR headset to play together if you all are playing on VR. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's just like, you're playing the game in like VR mode, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, like from what they showed in the trailer, you do things as if you're in VR. So like instead of just like using your controller to like move around or like to not to move around per se, but like to like aim where like you want to like point your gun or build like terrain or whatever, you would use like the the hand wands or whatever that you have in your hands, and like you point with those and like you click a button and it's like boom. So yeah, but I don't think it's like, oh yeah, this is like VR server and then like normal server. I think it's just like if you have VR, you can switch into VR mode, I think.
Yeah, so the thing is, that would be the only game that I think, besides like Yu-Gi-Oh, if they actually make a good one. Like, but so I guess I'm talking about like games that are out right now. Like, that would be the only game, and I guess Beat Saber would be the only other thing too. But besides those two games, that'd be the only thing that like I would ever play on VR, and so I just don't think VR is like worth it yet. Like, I really just don't, because like the thing is like I know it's cool and like it's like a cool new thing to do, but honestly the games aren't that great in my opinion, and like they're just going to come out with another headset in like a year or two. It's going to be better and the games are going to be better. So it's like, for me, it's like even playing like Fallout or like Skyrim VR, like it's not, I don't want to play those games on VR. Like I don't really know, like, I don't know if that's like an unpopular opinion, but like No Man's Sky is like a great game, I feel like, VR, because you're exploring, you're building stuff, like you're actually like in a creative sort of sense of a world, I guess. So it's really cool in my opinion. But it's like I don't think VR has the technology yet to make games like Skyrim and Fallout actually feel like fun. Like Monster. It's like a good example of this. Like if they had VR Monster Hunter World, I think that would be terrible.
Oh, God.
It would be terrible.
That'd be amazing, but terrible at the same time.
It'd be cool to like just look at stuff, but it's like to play that game, it just wouldn't be fun to me, I don't think, because like it's not going to be good yet. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I just think that they've got a couple years, like more years left. They need to develop it more before I think it's even worth it to me. And I know like Sean and Trevor have one, but it's like, I mean, how much do they really play that? You know what I mean? It's like not that much compared to other stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I just think that like once they start making stuff that's more appealing, I guess, to me, I would get one. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. That's just me. But
I don't know.
I know you got it. I know you got it for Christmas one year. So like that was kind of like you didn't just go buy it. So
right. I think there are a lot of fun games on VR. You just gotta find them. Also, like if you just do VR chat, I feel like that would keep you entertained for hours.
I mean, I know that, but that's just not really what I'm
funny.
looking for.
Yeah, God, Monster Hunter World in VR would be amazing. You'd see freaking like Anjanath come out and just go, "Rah!" and you'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah,
It'd
it'd be
so
cool, but it would
cool.
suck to play.
No, yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know how you would do that. You'd, like, you wouldn't be able
Like
to.
roll into your wall or something.
Well, like, the problem with that is it's a third person game, but VR is always first person.
That's what I'm saying,
So
right?
like
So it's
it'd
like,
be it's like, oh yeah, look at all these cool moves I'm doing. I can't see them because I'm first person now, and like I'm just pressing a button. I'm not like swinging my like hand or anything.
so are there like are there any VR games that are technically third person or no? That you
I don't
have?
think so. Not that I have. I don't think. I mean, there are some games where it's like you're not the main character. You're just sort of like an onlooker or like a sidekick, I guess, where it's like you help navigate the main character like around the map or whatever, and like help them solve puzzles by like moving stuff for them. But like, there's no game in the sense that's like, oh, it's like Division 2, but like in VR, or like Monster Hunter World in VR or whatever. Um, just because like those are all third person games and VR is always first person. And like it makes no sense to like play those games in first person when they're made for, or it makes no sense to play any VR game in third person because like the whole point of VR is to like be even more immersed into a world.
No, I know. That's why. Yeah, it would just be weird. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see if they come out with any other stuff, but like in the next couple of years. But I just feel like Oculus Rift and stuff has been out for a while, so it's like I feel like they've got to be making another one soon.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
I don't know.
they've been making like, um, I guess better versions of it technically. I know they've been like, doing more work with like wireless stuff. So it's like instead of having all those wires, it's all wireless. But I
Mhm.
think like the battery life probably isn't amazing or whatever. Um, and then I mean, I don't know. It's owned by Facebook, the Oculus Rift, and then HTC Vive is owned by Steam, so or Valve, I guess. But so I mean, there's a lot of money behind both of them, so like they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah, so another news, I just want to say this too because it kind of related to VR. So it says that the PlayStation 5 is in development and may arrive sooner than you think. I saw this the other day, but they said that this came out 12 minutes ago. PlayStation 5 patent services new plans for Sony's VR console powerhouse.
Interesting.
So that's going to be interesting.
Interesting.
PS5, it's interesting because like I feel like that's gonna come out if not this year, next year for sure because PlayStation 4 has been out since 2013. So it's been almost 6 years. Which
You know what's really interesting?
what?
Xbox, or I guess technically Microsoft, isn't or doesn't have a VR headset yet.
I thought technically HTC was like owned by Windows
No,
or
it's
Microsoft.
owned by Valve, which I mean you could run Steam off of a Windows computer, but like
That is
they
really
don't own
interesting.
it.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Because Nintendo just announced recently their VR headset for the Switch using the Nintendo Labo, like that cardboard box thing.
The Nintendo Labo?
So like, do you not know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is.
So basically, Nintendo sold people like cardboard and like instructions on like how to like shape it into a bunch of different things, and like use it in conjunction with your Switch. I guess it's really clever and stuff, but like just like the concept of it like on paper, it's just kind of like jokey because like really, you want people to like play with cardboard, but like it's funny because I'll see if I can show you like a screenshot. Nintendo Labo VR. Oops. VR. Like it looks so ghetto, like the setup for it, because like you have like this just cardboard like holder for like this Switch, and it's gonna be mounted on your face. So like you're gonna have the weight of like the Switch on your face. It's just here. I'll post it in the chat. It's so funny.
I'm so scared to see what it says. What the heck?
Cardboard, dude.
Wow. So that's supposed to be the VR for the Switch?
Yep.
That's what Nintendo would do that.
Right. It's so funny though. Like the idea of Labo is cool because it's like, oh, you can do all sorts of things with it. Like here, I'll post some more. If it would load the picture, but it's like you're playing like this music game. Oh, you can turn it into like a piano or whatever.
That's very creepy. I don't know why.
It's creepy.
Looks like a hoot hoot.
Well, it's an elephant, and then there's a duck, and then there's like I guess that's a bazooka or something. I don't know.
I hate it so.
And then
much.
I don't know what the green thing is. And then there's like a camera. Yo, if they brought Pokemon Snap back, that'd be amazing. I'd buy a Switch.
Sean loves his Switch. He takes it to work with him.
I need to get a Switch at some point, depending on the new Pokemon game.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get a Switch. I have a 3DS.
I'm
so.
probably not, just because I don't think it's coming out on 3DS though.
I know, but oh yeah, that does suck actually.
Yeah, so it's like I would like a Switch so I can play the new Pokemon games when they come out, but it's like, is that all I'm gonna use it for? And then also, Japan trip, TwitchCon, maybe possibly a new VR headset if I can get it for cheaper.
Yeah, it's just like. I just don't like when I type. Okay, I'm about to type in stuff. Hold on. I'm about to type in Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
And I'm going to go through some games that basically I would be interested in playing. See, okay. So, when I say I'm interested, it's not even like I'm dying to play these games. Like,
right.
I'm just not like, I don't know why, but I'm just not a big Nintendo guy. Like I like Super Smash Brothers. I like playing that with people. All right. I like playing Pokemon. So Pokemon is, I would say, the only game that I have played for Nintendo religiously over the last like 20, or 18 years or so. Besides that, I didn't play Zelda really. I played one game of Zelda. Like, I don't know why. I just don't find those games I don't find them fun. Like, I don't know why. Like, so I'm looking at these games. I see Super Mario Odyssey. No interest whatsoever. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Might have some interest just because it looks cooler. That might be one game I'm interested in.
It's more like a Skyrim take on Legend of Zelda, which seems cool.
No, like, so I would maybe be interested in playing that. Mario Kart 8, no interest at all. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I would play it with friends. That's it. There's no reason for me to even get that game though. It'd be like, I might play it, but then like I'd play it with friends most times. Okay, Splatoon 2, nope. Bayonetta, nope. Mario Kart, nope. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, no interest. Super Mario Party, only with friends. Sonic Mania, no interest. Yoshi's Crafted World, no interest. Kirby Star Allies, no interest. Sonic Forces, no interest. Pokemon Pokken Tournament, I don't even know what that is.
It's like Street Fighter, but with Pokemon.
These aren't even Switch. Are these Switch games? Oh wait, they must have ported them in. Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably play Let's Go Pikachu. I'd probably play that.
Okay.
What about
Let's Go Eevee?
I mean, I don't really know the difference.
Well, do you want a Pikachu or an Eevee?
Can I get any of the evolutions?
Nope.
You can only get an Eevee?
Yep.
Wait, it doesn't evolve?
Right, because like it's like a remake of Yellow version. So it's like you can't evolve your Pikachu, you can't evolve your Eevee, but
that's terrible. Eevee's ass.
They get new moves. So like Eevee gets like, Pikachu gets like a couple moves, like a new electric move, a flying type move, and then like a water type move. And then Eevee gets a fire, electric, and water type move as well.
That's interesting. I still think Eevee's terrible, so I'm going to be choosing Pikachu. But they actually have a deal right now for the Nintendo Switch. at Walmart. I think you get your choice of 2 systems, 5 games, and related accessories. Getting a new gaming system. It's $330 for. I'm confused by this deal. Hold on. Let's see if it has this. But basically, all I'm trying to say is like, I just don't find the Switch something that like it's cool. It looks really cool to like play and stuff. Mm-hmm. And Sean's like Switch is really really cool and all that. But Sean and Trevor, and I mean you played a lot of the Nintendo games, but they played a bunch of that stuff. So they like a lot of that. Like for me, it's just like I just don't think it's worth it. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know if I would ever get one. Like you're right though. The only thing is like if they're not going to make the Pokemon games on 3DS, it kind of sucks. Like I got the 3DS like it wasn't this past Christmas. Was it the Christmas before that? I think it was 2 Christmases ago. I think I got it like 2 years ago, and I feel like it's already outdated. Like you can't even, if they're not even going to bring Pokemon, that's the only reason why I have the 3DS is because of Pokemon. Right. And it's like if they're not doing it, I know that the Switch is supposed to be like the console, but like they're turning it into the handheld. It looks like that's what it feels like.
It's supposed to be a mix of both. It's like the console you can take on the go.
Which is they might as well not even have 3DS now. I feel like.
Right. That's why they're getting away from it.
That's just crazy, dude. Yeah, I feel like my 3DS is like worthless now. But Heart Gold isn't. Heart Gold is worth more than my 3DS right now. Mm-hmm. It's like that's insane to me.
Bro, just sell Heart Gold and then you can get a Switch. There you go.
No, it's still. There's just no point.
I would never sell. If I had those games, I'd never sell them. I'm not gonna sell any of my Pokemon games, but
yeah, I'm not selling Heart Gold, dude. That thing's just gonna keep going up.
I don't even know if I ever want to sell my Pokemon cards, to be honest.
No, I mean I got you. I haven't sold mine, so.
I was watching I think it was like just like a random Facebook video or something, but it was Pawn Stars. This dude.
Oh, the Charizards.
Yeah. Yes, I was like, what?
Yeah,
it was insane. He had like $5,000 worth of Charizards, or no, it was way more than that.
He had like $600,000 worth of Charizards.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
No, he had an insane amount.
He had like one of like 10 like super pristine Charizards. I was like, oh my god, I need to become this guy's best friend.
Yeah, the thing is, they didn't end up buying it though because they couldn't sell it, I guess.
Because he didn't. No, it's because Rick didn't know enough about that.
Right.
To make an offer, and then Chumley, I love that name.
Chumley, it sounds terrible. Hey, Chumley, come here. You have the worst name in the world.
That's such a good name. He wanted to make an offer because it's like Rick didn't know enough about them to like resell them at like a good price. So he was just like, yeah, I'm out. But Chumley's like, oh yeah, I love Pokemon. I'll take them or whatever. It was so funny like watching Rick trying to like pronounce them. He's like, I got these Pokemans or whatever. It's like Pokemon. Like Chumley just kept standing there like correcting him. It's like Pokemon. Pokemon.
That's
it was
funny.
so good.
Yeah.
It was great.
Apparently, sorry, random, but it says the new Xbox is it's named the Xbox Scarlet, and I don't know if that's the nickname for it. But
what if it's just like what if it's like the Xbox and as soon as you take it out of the box, plug it in for the first time, turn it on for the first time, Red Ring of Death.
Oh my god.
Just as like an homage, and then you restart it and it's fine, but it's just like, what the frick? No, next
or
Xbox
Scarlett Johansson comes on it or something.
The next Xbox is going to be Xbox 2.
Are you sure?
No, I'm just making fun of the name.
I know. It doesn't make any sense. Like Xbox really had a cool thing with the 360, but then after that it's like what are you going to make it? Like
they backed themselves into a corner.
I know.
Like, okay, well, where to go from 360? 720? Oh, you can like play games on diagonal now.
No, they have instead. No, it's just two circles next to each other. It makes like an infinity loop.
Or it's just like a cross. Like
Oh
a
my
cross
gosh,
shape.
what is that supposed to be? Just sit in the chat.
It's just a meme.
Oh my god. But literally, so it's like they have the 720, or they couldn't do the 720 because then they would have been like that would have been stupid. But that, and then like then they go with the Xbox One. It's kind of like, oh, we're just gonna start over. Because like PS1, you know, they were smart. They just said PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PS3, PS4, PS5. So
Right.
But the question is, will you buy the PS5? They're speculating it's going to come out in 2020 or early 2021. They think that the stuff will be revealed at the E3 this year.
I probably will, just because.
I mean,
like,
same.
PlayStation has like PC Master Race. Okay, where's your Spider-Man PS4 PC Master Race? Where's your Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, PS4 or just PlayStation in general has like the best exclusives ever.
They really do.
Bar none. I don't care if you think Xbox is better or PC Master Race, whatever. None of those have the best like exclusives ever. PlayStation does. End of story.
I know. PlayStation's just so nostalgic for me. They have Monster Hunter. I mean, like, what else can, like...
I mean, that's also on PC.
I know, but I just imagine it's just
probably,
better on PS4.
It probably looks better on PC because you can mod it.
Yeah, but that's cheating, so...
Is it, though? I mean, people mod Minecraft, and they actually, like, fixed it. Speaking of Minecraft, apparently they just got, like, an Ultra HD update. So now, like, it doesn't look like crap.
I mean, wait. That doesn't make any sense, because isn't it supposed to look like crap?
Hold on, let me show you.
I want to look at
Ultra HD update.
It still isn't top on Twitch, though.
Okay, well, I'm just seeing, like...
Dude, I miss our
fan
Minecraft
videos.
videos and our Minecraft world we made. That was so fun.
Okay, I can't find... I mean, I don't know if any of these are official or not, but, like... Because they're also from, 2017. But, like, apparently it got, like, an HD update recently, so, like, it actually looks good. And, I mean, I'm not saying, like, it's, they've went away from the blocks, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be like that obviously forever. But, like, the textures actually look like textures and not just, like, flat color on a block and stuff like that, I guess. So... Supposedly, that's what I heard in a video about a completely different game, unrelated completely to Minecraft. But yeah, anyways, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
No, that's interesting. I just miss our Minecraft things that we made.
Have you ever played modded Minecraft before?
No, because I never really played it on PC that much.
It's pretty good, I must say.
No, I mean, it
like
looks
a couple
cool.
years ago, and like it looks so nice. And then also, you have like all the different mods with like, Hunger Games and blah blah blah. I don't really care for that, but like,
no, I know
those graphics were nice.
No, it's fun, dude. Just remember what the Brawl land that we made.
Kingdom of Brawl, you mean?
Yeah, that was freaking awesome. Those videos were so funny, man.
King.
Remember that? Like, I remember recording that in the summer of 2015.
Yeah,
that was great.
I remember it. I was there. You were there too.
Okay, well, so getting towards the end here, so we were doing our crazy gaming news of the week, right? So, like, this is the stuff that I could find. There's two things.
Okay.
This one's not really that crazy, but I think it's pretty cool, actually.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, dude, we need a soundboard. I need to talk to the guy from church because he can get us like a soundboard. Hopefully,
soundboard for?
Like, so we can just do cool noises.
What do you need a sound? Give me a sound you need right now.
Dude, no, because I can't make it. That's what the soundboard.
No, I'm the soundboard. Just what sound do you need?
Make a slinky sound. I'm just kidding. What the heck was that? It sounded like you just crapped your pants.
Wait. What kind of slinky? Like plastic or steel?
Both mixed. Polymer.
Both mixed? What?
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, good job. You're going to be a voice actor for the next Slinky animated movie.
I know. I'm actually going to be replacing the soundboard guy who does the sound for the Pixar lamp that jumps on the eye.
Oh my gosh. So It says Apple to unveil Netflix for games to take on Google Stadia. So by paying a monthly subscription fees, customers would have access to a bundled list of titles to play on their iPhones and iPads. So that's interesting, in my opinion, because I've never thought about that before, and that's actually a very interesting and clever idea. But are the mobile games going to be fun? Who knows? Because mobile games aren't really that fun in general, in my opinion. But besides Pokemon, or not Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links was really cool. So, what do you think about that? What is your reaction to that?
I was thinking about this whole thing, like the whole like way society is shifting recently. And you know how people are like, oh my God, I pay like $100 for cable and blah, blah, blah. I could just get like Netflix and Hulu and that's it. And it's like $20 a month or whatever, right?
Right.
Now you have everyone moving to streaming services like that. And they all cost like, $10 a month or whatever. And they all like are nabbing up like exclusives. So it's like, oh, you want to watch HBO? You need HBO or like HBO Go or whatever. Oh, you want to watch like freaking like TLC? Oh, you need TLC on the go, $10 a month. So it's like, if you want to watch like something specific, but you want to watch like a lot of specific shows that are all on different like things, you're gonna end up spending like $100 a month anyways for streaming, which is kind of annoying. And I feel like gaming might go that route at some point. I mean, like if Apple clearly thinks that it is, but I don't think it's happening yet.
You mean like for like watching Twitch, you'd have to pay?
Not necessarily that. That's like net neutrality or like the lack of it. But like I just mean like, I mean this didn't really have anything to do with what you asked, but like, I mean it kind of did, but it was just something I was thinking about. It was just something I was thinking about, how like, oh man, $100 for cable. It's like, okay, well, you want to watch like this anime? Well, you have to be subscribed to Funimation's streaming service. Oh, you want to watch this, like podcast? Oh, YouTube Red or whatever, So like,
I mean, yeah, that's why it's like hard for TV services, I think, to sell TV now, except for certain ones, because there's not, besides like sports. I mean, even sports are getting streaming services, but
and like every channel now is like getting its own streaming service. Like CBS, they have like CBS Access.
The only selling point, because I used to sell TV, for anyone that didn't know, but the only selling point that TV has basically over streaming services, and it's funny because the company I sold for had a streaming service too, so it was like competing against itself. But the only thing it has is the streaming services are based off internet. So if your internet sucks, then you're not going to have great quality a lot of times. And so that's the only downside. But I mean, we live in an area where like internet's not that hard to get, that's like really good, but there are some people that like live in areas where internet is just trash. So streaming services really aren't even an option for them. Like it's just not. But yeah, so that is like one of the things. I'm debating whether I should talk about the other one. I think it's something I could talk about on another one. I think that'll be probably where we wrap it up. Okay. Just because the other one, it definitely brings down the mood, and so I kind of don't want to bring down the mood. I could start that off by making people depressed on the next podcast.
Wow.
So, but
man.
Yeah, no, do you think that they're gonna make like playing certain games on like consoles and stuff, like having a subscription? I know they already have like, PS Plus, but like, do you think they're gonna stop selling game? Well, no, they would never do that. I don't think.
Yeah, they're just gonna give games away for free.
Oh no, like you had to have a subscription for like.
No, I know what
companies and stuff, basically like developers. That would be a terrible idea, I feel like. But
so there's two trends I've noticed recently in gaming. First one is everyone is trying to like be the next Steam. Epic is the biggest competitor with that, I think. Like a lot of recent games that have come out are all on the Epic launcher. So it's like you can only play them through Epic's launcher, basically. You can't get them like on Steam or whatever. So that's sort of like the first trend I've noticed. So like that's going to be kind of annoying. Like the launchers don't cost anything. It's just like, why do I need all these different places to have a game?
Oh yeah, I know. I can name like 90 right now on my desktop.
It's stupid. And like
Origin,
the launchers,
Uplay.
if you don't set up the launchers correctly, like, or not set them up correctly, but like if you don't configure the settings to where like don't like turn on at all unless I tell you to, then like if you end up with like 6 or 7 of them running in the background and you have like a mildly decent computer, it's gonna get like slowed down a lot, just because like even though the launchers themselves aren't doing that much, like they just take up resources, and like if you have 7 of them open and you don't really know about it,
well, that's
gonna suffer.
That's the funny thing is when you open if you don't have the thing set to where like every time you open your computer it comes up, you open your computer up and it's like Steam, Uplay, Origin, ESO, Bethesda, like everything. ESO doesn't do that though. It's weird. Like that's like the one launcher that doesn't do that, which I'm happy about because it's only one game, so it's like that's the difference. Like Bethesda, Bethesda does have a launcher. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they do. They like just launched it with Fallout 76. And then the second trend I've started to notice, which I mean it hasn't really picked up at all, but like sort of like with like streaming and stuff, like subscriptions. So like nothing like major is really doing this, but it's like instead of like I guess paying for like games individually, I haven't really seen this like super recently with any like noticeable titles, but like do you remember like GameFly or whatever, where it's like you just like it's like you pay like a fee every month or whatever, and you can just sort of like play whatever, even though it's like you don't own the game technically. I feel like games might go towards that at some point.
Interesting. Okay.
I hope I'm wrong though, because I'd rather not want to pay for games that I'm like not playing.
Yeah, that would be kind of. I feel like that would be kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me, but
yeah, that one like I haven't noticed a whole lot. Like I think it was more like experimental, but I feel like that's slowly where like the mindset is shifting to for society with like technology and like I guess social technology would be the proper term. I'm not sure, but like video games and like TV and all that stuff. So
yeah, that's very interesting. Well, I think that we'll end it on that. I hope they don't do that because like you said, I have like 9 launchers, so it's kind of like I don't know. I just think it's I just don't want that to happen.
It'd be a little annoying because then it's like, oh, I want to play some like freaking like I don't know Minecraft. Which launcher is that on again? I don't remember. Let me open up all 9 and figure out which one.
They have a launcher for that?
No, they have like their own like Minecraft launcher.
Right, because that's what I thought.
It's not like an actual like launcher where like it's not like a hub where it's like, oh, here's like 17 different games done by Mojang or whatever. It's just, I mean, they might, but I don't have Minecraft. But yeah.
Okay. Well, guys and gals, it's gonna end the stream for tonight.
The stream?
Yeah, the stream, because I'm just kidding. That's gonna end the podcast for the night because
fail.
I know it's been a fail, but thanks again for watching, and give us your input on what you think about VR, because I think it's not worth it. Some people do, but let us know. And give us any other fancy little comments that you have. Make sure to stay tuned for my Division videos and ESO videos. Probably in about a couple weeks I'm doing ESO. Not right now for videos, but I'll do some builds on Division once I complete it. Complete my build that I don't even know if it's going to be good or not, but we're going to find out. And you can watch me stream Probably Got This, twitch.tv/Probably Got This on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then, Joe, you can...
Ooh, he's got a schedule now.
Yeah, dude, I've had one. I just had to get back on it. Go ahead, though. Go ahead with your little outro.
Or you can watch me on twitch.tv/Joe the Joe. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually around like 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I start earlier, like 8-ish. Nabisco, again, hit me up with that sponsorship with Oreos.
Oh, gosh.
Got to go buy some because that's the sound of an empty Oreos pack right there.
Sound of diabetes.
Also, not diabetes. Also, One Punch Man Season 2 started today. So for all my fellow weebs out there, better get on it. It's only available on Crunchyroll in Europe, but you can watch it on Hulu. So there you go.
If you have Spotify Premium subscription, you get Hulu for free. So I just want to give you guys that too.
Do you really?
Yeah, I got an email about it. So
interesting. I'll have to inform whoever pays the Hulu subscription at my house or in my family. I think it's my mom. It's my sister's account. I mean, like I have my own like, I guess profile on there, but like,
right.
Yeah, I might have to tell her about that because like I could use some Spotify for like streaming music.
Yeah, I don't know why
stuff.
you don't have Spotify.
Because I don't want to pay for it.
Dude, it's so cheap, and there's
It's
ways
like
you get.
$5, isn't it?
Yeah, that's freaking cheap, dude. You can listen to
That's
any song.
$60 a year.
Don't you pay for iTunes?
No,
Apple Music, at least they have.
Nope.
Don't they have subscription now?
they do, but like you don't have to pay for Apple Music. Apple Music is like basically Spotify, but you can also just have iTunes and just listen to whatever you want as long as you buy the song.
Yeah. So if you bought songs,
Oh yeah, I listen to new songs all the time on my iPhone. The thing is, though, if I'm streaming, I can't play music off my phone. Now, can I?
no, I'm just saying that Spotify is a great thing to have if you want it for streams and stuff because it's not that expensive.
I'm saying.
You don't have to buy all the songs.
Like
You can
I
listen to
would
anything.
like it. I just don't want to pay for it. So if I can get Hulu and Spotify Premium for like the same price, this totally just turned into a Spotify ad, by the way.
I know Spotify's getting in our lives.
then that'd be great. So, Mom, if you made it this far in the podcast, you might want to check that out. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in this week. Next week is episode 27. We're going to talk about pie. And,
Yes, we will.
Play Spin the Bottle.
Okay, that's a little weird, but that's fine. We're going to do that, and we'll talk about more video game stuff, guys. So if you guys have any questions, let us know in the comments or any other comments in general. So we will...
If you have any comments, leave them in the comments. If you have any comments,
leave them in the
leave them in the
comments.
description.
Exactly. But thanks again, guys, for watching and listening.
This outro is just going way too long. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have faith, be great.